I am Stylin. Adventures in Pop Culture is brought to you by stylinonline.com.
What's up, fans? It's KP here at MegaCon in Orlando, Florida, with our dear friend Marina Sirtis. How are you, Marina?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
You know, I'm doing great. It's always good to catch up with you, talk Star Trek and conventions and fan stuff.
Yes.
Our fans have an awful lot of questions for you.
Okay.
So the first question from Darlene Crane. How did you like wearing that first year's hairstyle? It had to throw you off the balance a little bit.
Okay, now, Darlene, did you do that spelling yourself? Because you spelt hairstyle wrong.
But we mean hairstyle.
We do, yeah. You put kind of hairstyle, but it's okay. I'll give you a little English lesson as well.
Yeah.
So about the hairstyle, I hated that first season hairstyle because all my fellow thespians called me bunhead. So I was really happy when that went. Plus, I had enough hairpins in my head that I couldn't go near any magnets. So yeah.
Okay, let's see. Montgomery Lopez. Since Marina was originally trying out for Lieutenant Yar, what would she have brought to the role that would have been different than Denise Crosby?
Well, the first thing, if I had played Tasha Yar, I would have been on the show for 7 years and not 6 months. I suppose just the difference in mine and Denise's personality. Denise played Tasha kind of close to who she is. She's kind of feisty and ballsy and things like that. I probably would have been a little harder, maybe a little harder. I don't want to say tougher because she was pretty tough.
Yeah.
But there would have been more of an edge, I think, if I'd have played it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sean Brown asks, would she be interested in working on another sci-fi series if the opportunity arose?
You know what? I love television. I love television. I always say, when I'm not on TV, I'm watching TV. So if I could be on another sci-fi show, it would probably be, because I'm British, Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, I would love to be on Doctor Who.
Get your own TARDIS.
Yeah, go to see the TARDIS. In fact, when I was young, a very young actress in England, I auditioned for Doctor Who, but I didn't get it.
Shame on them.
I know. Their loss.
Their loss indeed. Deborah Danford asked, saw you on Grey's Anatomy last night,
Oh,
thought
great,
you did a great job. What other shows will we be seeing you on in the future?
Well, at the moment, there's nothing in the can, but like the Grey's thing happened within a couple of days. You know, you get a call and suddenly you're working on a show. So I never know. I can't really say it. You know, I went in for something last week. If I get that, you'll see me in it quite soon. But I can't say any names because I'll get told off if I don't get it.
More good things to come.
More good things to come, exactly.
Bridget Lohman asked, which of Troy's fantastic hairstyles did you enjoy the most?
Well, to be honest, I liked the hairstyles once we got into the movies and they were less country and western. Because I always felt that I had Loretta Lynn hair.
Yeah.
And I said to them, either give me a guitar and let me sing country, or let's do something with my hair. No, more Keith Urban, Garth Brooks kind of country. All right.
Also, her friend Justin is a psych major going into counseling because of you.
Oh my, you know, that is the biggest compliment I ever get when people say I became a counselor because of you or I became a psychologist because of you. Because I didn't even go to college, so I went to drama school. So I'm always it's the biggest compliment and flattery you can get.
Next question from Justin Bolger. Star Trek sequel, would you like to voice the computer?
You know what? I think I should voice the computer, and this is something that I think the fans, I'm going to do a little plug here, I think the fans should start a movement that now that Majel, God rest her soul, has passed away, that we should keep it in the family and Marina should do the voice of the computer.
Idea. Question from Cynthia Greer. How awesome was it working with epic talents such as Gene and Majel Roddenberry?
The thing about working with Gene and Majel, they kind of adopted me because I was really an alien in a strange country. I'd only been in America for 6 months when I was cast. And so they took pity on this little English girl. And so they made sure that every holiday I was invited to their house. I used to call Majel Mom and Rod Bro. So it wasn't so much that I was working with them, it was the fact that they took me in and really loved me and took care of me. Yeah.
Very good. Okay, we got a couple close ones. Lizzie Klein wants to know, are you still in touch with the crew? And it looks most of your comrades are...
We're all still best friends. We're all still best friends. Unfortunately, we don't see Patrick as much as we would like to because he's back in England. But I was talking to someone recently who was on a different series, And they don't even see each other anymore. And 25 years on, we're still best friends.
Great. Let's see. Muriel Thomas asks, what do you miss most about the show?
I miss my friends. I miss seeing these guys every day because that was the best part of the show, was hanging out with these wonderful people.
Nice when you get to work with people you like.
We loved each other from day one. We did. Jonathan came in that first day like a force of nature, and that kind of set the tone for the rest of the 7 years.
There you go. Well, there you go. Those are, that's the highlights of our fan questions.
Thank
We
you.
can't ask all. We had quite a lot of them, so
Good.
we picked kind of the highlights of those. But I think the fans really appreciate you taking the time and answering our fans' questions.
Well, it's lovely. Thank you, fans. Thank you for sending in your questions, and I love you guys.
Well, you're always
God
so
bless.
generous with your time, and it's always lovely speaking with you, dear.
Lovely to see you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marina Sirtis. More to come from Orlando and MegaCon. I'm KP. I'm Stylin. StylinOnline.com. I think perhaps we should put our fan muscle behind this effort.
I think you should put your fan muscle behind this effort. And JJ, are you listening? I introduced him to everyone as my boyfriend, which isn't true.
No,
I'm actually
no.
married. And now I've forgotten the first part of the
What
question.
was your favorite hairstyle?
My favorite hairstyle? Well,
Battlestar Galactica.
Batman. Serenity.
Boba Fett. Highlander.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Doctor Who.
Star Trek The Next Generation was my favorite.
Scooby-Doo.
Well, at the moment, it would be True Blood.
True Blood.
True Blood. I have to say True Blood, too.
She-Ra.
Doctor Who.
Star Wars, Episode 4.
Firefly, without a doubt.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Joker, obviously.
Family Guy.
Good choice.